Till now, we read that in multicellular organisms, cells exhibit division of labor in which similar cells join together to perform a particular function. A tissue is defined as a group of cells specialized to perform a particular function. Permanent tissue. When meristematic tissues cease to divide, they are converted into permanent tissues. These tissues constitute the whole plant. The characteristic features of permanent tissues are: 1. The cells of permanent tissues are not capable of division. 2. Cytoplasm is very less. Nucleus, if present, is very small. 3. Cells are of variable sizes and have thin or thick walls. The permanent tissues may be of these types: 1. Simple tissue. 2. Complex tissue. Simple permanent tissues. These tissues are formed of only one type of cells. Based on their functions, they form protective tissue and supporting tissue. First is protective tissues. Protective tissues are formed of thick-walled cells and protect plant parts. They are epidermis and cork. Epidermis forms a covering over all parts of the plant. Epidermis of leaves secretes a waxy and waterproof layer called cuticle. The second one is cork. Cork cells are dead and are formed only in old and woody dicot stems. Now the supporting tissues. Supporting tissues are formed of only one type of cells. They provide support and strength to the plants. They are of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. 1. Parenchyma. Cells of these tissues are living. They may be spherical, oval, or polygonal shape, thin-walled, and loosely arranged. Location. Location of parenchyma. They are mostly found in stem, roots, fruits, and flowers. Functions of parenchyma tissues. It stores food materials and also provides temporary support to the plant. 2. Some parenchyma cells may also contain chlorophyll, hence they are called chlorenchyma. 3. Parenchyma cells present in aquatic plants have star-like air space. These gives buoyancy to the plants and helps them to float. Second kind of simple tissue, collenchyma. The cells in this type of tissue are living cells and they are thick at the corners. There are very less or no intercellular space between the cells. Of collenchyma tissues are: cells are found in leaf stalks and epidermis of dicot stems. They are absent in monocot plants. Function of collenchyma: first, they provide mechanical support to the growing part of the plant. 2. They also provide strength to the leaves and stems. Kind of simple tissue are sclerenchyma. They are composed of very thick-walled dead cells. There are no intercellular spaces in between the cells. Location: they are found on the vein of the leaves and the stem. Now the function of sclerenchyma: they provide mechanical strength to the plants. Completing simple tissues, we go on further to complex tissues. A complex tissue is made out of more than one type of cells that work together as a unit. Complex tissues are of two types, xylem and phloem, collectively called vascular bundles. And phloem are conductive tissues that make up the vascular system of the plants. First one is xylem. Xylem is made up of different types of thick-walled tubular cells. Xylem vessels are tube-like structures joined end to end with thickening on their walls. Tracheids are elongated, narrow dead cells. Xylem parenchyma are the living cells, and xylem fibers are long cells, thick walls, and narrow cavity. Location: it is present from the root to the tip of a plant. Function of xylem: these tissues transport water and minerals that are absorbed by the roots to the leaves where synthesis takes place. Now second, that is phloem. These are thin-walled tubular cells made of sieve tubes. They are elongated living cells with perforated cross walls. They have companion cells, thin wall living cells which are attached literally to the sieve tubes. Then phloem parenchyma, these are living cells. There are phloem fibers which are dead cells. Location of phloem. Phloem is found in all parts of the plant. Now functions. Functions of phloem. Phloem helps in transportation of prepared food to the leaf and to the other parts of the plant. Now we complete the plant tissue and further we will read about animal tissues. Thank you.